Is Kendrick a cop? The reason I ask is because you know that cop trope that they have in TV and movies where the local cops will bust somebody, but then the feds will get mad at them because they'll be like, wait, we were leaving that guy out there in order to catch the bigger guy. We're after the bigger guy, not that guy. You know how that happens a lot in those movies? I don't know if they ever have the twist that the villains actually make or get the local cops to bust the wrong guy to mess up the plan. But to me, that's what it reminded me of to see the halftime show. Kendrick Lamar being kind of like a local cop because you've got Trump there. You've got somebody to protest and criticize, and instead it was directed at Drake. Now, there's maybe a way to interpret this that it's also directed at Trump, of course, because Trump has committed worse crimes and the same crimes that they're allegedly accusing Drake of and being, very self righteous in cheering that on. Where's that energy for criticizing Trump for doing worse and worse of the same crimes? Um, it's seems like a deflection from the boss, and it seems like that's something that you only do in service to the boss and in service to the NFL when they took in racism off the end zones and uh, promoted Snoop Dogg, who's promoting Trump. It seems like this is what we should be canceling people for, not celebrating people for, if they don't take an opportunity to criticize Trump when they have a halftime show. Um, I've seen people who were plenty excited about the halftime show who also get really angry about any suggestion that he should have criticized Trump. So it makes me think he probably didn't criticize Trump. Or I've seen another deep dive into the halftime show that doesn't really mention any specifically anti Trump messages. Now, maybe those are just ones that TikTok, now that they've gone pro Trump, are promoting. And there are really anti Trump messages in there, and I just haven't been made aware of them yet. So please let me know in comments if that's the case. But if it's not the case, then it seems like a deflection from the worst criminal to direct all this attention at Drake. And I'm not defending Drake. I've thought Drake was lame since um, saying he came from the bottom when he came from Degrassi Junior High, starring in a TV show. But I'm definitely not defending his crimes. But the self-righteous anger and outcry against the allegations of Drake's crimes makes it seem really silent and hollow that there's not even more outcry and anger at Trump doing the same crimes and worse, and even worse crimes entirely, and that we know he did those things. So again, is this the same trope as the local cops messing it up for a time to make a case against the big bad guy? At the same time, this is what we're talking about. A lot of people are talking about this right now, and it's taking up a lot of the oxygen and air in the room that could be being directed towards Trump. I'm talking about him trying to take away people's citizenship, trying to deport people, trying to deport indigenous people, trying to do everything he's doing to hurt people all around the world, to hurt America all around the world, but it's going to hurt people all around the world. And we're not talking about that because we're talking about Kendrick getting a win over Drake. Make that win over Trump, and then we've got something to talk about. Or please let me know if he did that in some way that I've been missing because TikTok's been promoting the wrong content for me. Thanks.